It is well, just barely past midnight for Thursday, December 25th. Today was Christmas, and it was actually pretty great. Like I said yesterday, I knew everything that I was gonna get. That is kind of a thing that I like doing. I know that the things that I'm gonna ask for are things that the people are gonna get me. So like I asked for a rangefinder from my grandmother because my cousin has also asked for a rangefinder. I'm like, I'll just hop on that and be easy. I got a rangefinder from my grandmother. For my parents, like they got me they helped chip in for the kitchen knife, and I asked for that. It's just kind of how it goes. And like the surprise gifts, my mom like ordered, and she's like, "Do you want to see it?" And I'm like, "Okay." Like I won't say no to not seeing what like my Christmas gift is. So yeah, I got a good haul. A lot of things that I wanted, a lot of things that I'm gonna use. Um, there are some also weird things with my other set of grandparents. Is they have the mindset that the gift giving is more about the giver rather than the receiver, and it is an odd mindset that I don't quite understand at all. But I don't know. So like you would give them a set. Like I gave them three things that I kind of wanted, and then they only got one thing, and it was kind of the thing that I wanted the least. And like I knew one. And they got me like a couple other things that are just kind of these random gifts that I didn't really even ask for, which was is odd because low key like I needed a new GPS for my car because I have an old enough car that I don't have a built-in GPS, so I use one of those Garmin things, and mine is kind of broken. Um, yeah, my parents were annoyed with it because we drove my car to the airport to fly because it's the cheapest. So if it gets stolen, it's not the biggest of deals. That is like genuinely their philosophy. And so yeah, they were fumbling with how it worked and it was finicky. So that's a good gift. But then I gave an idea for a potato ricer because I really want to get some really creamy mashed potatoes because I like a really good creamy like cheesy mashed potatoes. And then I also asked for a mandolin because the mandolin that we have in our house is from my parents' wedding, and it is not bad, but the blades definitely not as sharp as I think they could be, and they also don't go as thin as I want them to be. So there's a couple of times where I've been making something I'm like, I need a potato ricer, or like I want a better mandolin. So like I asked for those. I'm like low key disappointed that I didn't get those, which is really frustrating feeling because I I would have rather just asked like, hey, I need this garment and I also want a potato ricer, and those could be my two gifts. None of them are terribly expensive. And so they could come out and it would be great. But then I got one thing that I asked for, and then two things that I didn't ask for that I'm probably not going to use, at least not as much as I would have used a potato ricer or a new mandolin. And so it's just really frustrating feeling like I really liked all the gifts that I got. I got everything I asked for, some things I definitely needed, some things I definitely wanted. And it's just annoying when you have a list and you don't get something on the list. And I mean, we were talking about that actually on the car ride home from the airport. And it was like we never as kids made Christmas lists. Like I definitely had things that I wanted, but I never gave them a list and be like, here are the things that I wanted, pick something out. I kind of just said, I want this. Or my parents were just like, here's this gift that we got you. And so giving a list and a short list of ideas that I'm like, I would really like these, and knowing that you're probably not going to get one is kind of an feeling. But I mean, the gifts that I got are great. It's just a little bit annoying because the potato ricer was not that expensive, and I could make gnocchi. I would love to try and make gnocchi, but whatever. I can buy those on my own, and actually, my aunt who has yet to give me my gifts in person, but she's like, I need some more things to buy me, and so I'm like, gonna relay on the information that potato ricer and a mandolin, and I'll just send her the link and be like, these are great. Just one of them will do. But yeah, in another really really fun thing about today, well, food was good. We had like this pre-made um dinner that there's a really good I wouldn't necessarily, I guess it's a catering place, but it does a lot of like meals to go, and it was actually really really good. Um, um, but the other thing is that it's a white Christmas. It's a white Christmas this year, and that is something that I have not had in years. Like, sure, there's been snow on Christmas, but at least for the past 2 years, it has rained a lot right around Christmas time, and all the snow was gone. My 2 years ago, it rained so much that it's um it like blew out some roads and all that. But yeah, my sister's complaining that she can hear my voice, so I'm gonna go to bed now. But yeah, great Christmas.